Hey photographer, Jessica Whitaker here, and in today's video I'm bringing you behind the scenes on a beautiful couple photo shoot in the cherry blossoms. You'll learn two major posing mistakes and how to fix them. I'm going to be shooting with a Canon R5 and the 50mm 1.2 Canon RF lens, both loaned from me from KEH Camera, who's kindly sponsoring this free photography tutorial. KEH Camera is the best place to buy used camera equipment. You can also sell your gear, trade it in, and send it in for repair, whether it's film or digital. You can get the latest from Canon, like the R5, for a fraction of the price if you were to buy it new. There's a big myth out there that buying used gear means that it's damaged, and that's probably right if you're buying from a third-party auction site or a social media marketplace. But on KEH Camera, every piece of equipment is thoroughly quality inspected and it's rated on a quality tier system, so you know exactly what you are putting your money into. I bet that you have some random camera gear hanging around that your uncles, friends, sisters, hairstylists gave you because they heard you were into photography. It's just collecting dust, but if you donate it to a thrift store, it's going to end up in the landfill some way or the other. Sell it on KEH Camera, get some cash for it, and help the environment at the same time. I am going to be working with the Canon R5 mirrorless camera body and the Canon RF 50mm 1.2 lens. Both of these are available used on KEH Camera, and they are in perfect condition. Save hundreds of dollars when you opt to buy used and help out the planet too. Check out KEH Camera, link down below, and you can use my code to save 5% on your purchase or to get 5% bonus when you choose to sell on KEH. Now let's get into the tutorial. First thing that we are going to start out with are walking photos. It's a great way to begin because it shifts their focus from you as the photographer to each other. When it comes to walking photos though, there are a few different keys to have a nice and flattering photograph, but the most important actually comes with post-processing. When you guys walk, Laura, I want you to cross your legs over each other because this is going to elongate the legs. So then the key here is that when I'm editing, I'm going to choose a photo where Laura's leg is down. I don't want a shot where I see her the bottom of her foot, or where maybe it's a little bit just kind of like a wee character standing here. We want to have that movement. I'm going to be standing quite far away since I'm using a 50, but as they move closer to me, I'm going to adjust so that I'm getting the most out of this pose in every shot. So starting out far away, doing this full body, and then moving in close. Sometimes I like to move it to horizontal and getting those images close up of them holding hands and looking. You can get so many shots if you just switch up the variety like this. The next tip actually comes with full body photos, and it totally can ruin a shot and make it look a bit awkward. It is when you have your couple looking at each other and their feet are like 6 feet apart. Naturally, the feet would be apart, but in the photo, it looks awkward. It's giving me like leave room for Jesus. So what we want to do is, Laura, you're actually going to have your foot go in between his. Yep, and then your other foot is going to go here. How much better does this look? Laura, I'm gonna have you put your hand right up here. And then Ruben, you're gonna put your hand right here on her waist. Exactly, exactly. I also wanna see your manicure. So especially with engagement photos, wedding photos, we always wanna see the manicure and we always wanna see the ring. We gotta flex on them. Instead of having it here where all I see is like the top of her hand, is she just slides it down, then I'm seeing the manicure, I'm seeing the ring. And then also, Laura, I'm gonna have you just bring your arm just a tad bit away from your body. Perfect. Because when our arm is pressed close to our body, all of our skin is going to the front, making our arm look fuller, which in real life it's not. It's an illusion though on the camera. So then you have a client looking at the photo saying, I don't really like how I look here. It's because it's not actually how they look so in real life. So instead, bringing the arm out, it's going to elongate this and it looks more like it does in real life. I'm gonna do one more thing. So I'm just gonna tweak the positioning of the foot. So Lauren, have you bring your foot back a little bit? And then you're able to kind of rotate your hip out. So then it's not a side profile view, rather it's still a bit of a side, but it allows us to focus more on the legs. And you're just gonna pop up on it just ever so slightly. Looking to join a kind, encouraging, and inclusive photography community, check out my free Build and Bloom photography Facebook group. This is the best place to ask questions, whether it's about feedback on your website or how to handle a tricky client situation you need help drafting a response for. Build and Bloom is free to join. Just search it up on Facebook groups. Be sure to hit subscribe so you're the first to know when new free tutorials for your photography business come out. And for daily tips, tools, and resources, follow along over on Instagram at Jessica Whitaker. I'll see you over in my next posing video. Bye.